Gentlemen, welcome to the Herbert H. Carnegie Centennial Center in Toronto. Tonight's event is brought to you by Sub-Cage Combat 2.0. I'm your ring announcer, Mark Strong, and tonight's event brings you 8 bouts featuring some of Ontario's and North America's top MMA fighters. We'd like to thank our sponsors first. Thanks to Bad Boy, Head Rush Training Center, Ticket Break, Lake of Bays Brewing Company, Cooking Greens, Impact Live, DJ Ace. And now, if you will please take your seats, it's Friday night. And Sam, it's time to fight.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toronto, Canada. You are watching Substance Cage Combat live on pay-per-view. John Ramdeen and Robin Black calling all the action. And Robin, a tremendous fight card put together by the Substance organization. In our main event of the night, a 155-pound tilt as Alex Ricci takes on one of his biggest tests to date in the form of Tyron Woodley prodigy E.J. Brooks.
Yeah, that is going to be a fantastic main event. You know, we've seen Ricci, we saw him last time on Substance Cage Combat. He looked phenomenal against Ryan Healy, but lost a split decision, and he needs this one. And Brooks did not fly up to Toronto to lose to Alex Ricci. That's going to be a good one, but we've got a couple of flyweight, 3 in fact, flyweight bouts tonight, and the first one is coming up right now.
125 pounds is the division. Ahmad Kakar is set to collide with Omar Karami.
And we see Omar coming out to the cage here. He is from Extreme Couture here in Toronto. Here's some great things about him, particularly his jiu-jitsu game. And you can see this is a very tall, lean guy. And at this weight, this kid will have beautiful triangle submissions off his back. He's going to be dangerous with all these long limbs.
Karami never been in there before. The first time he will do battle as a professional. His opponent, Kakar, has stepped inside of the cage in the past. How will that serve him tonight?
Well, Kakar had a really tough fight against Malcolm Gordon, who is one of the very best in the country at 125 pounds, arguably the best right now. And Ahmad Kakar did very, very well against him. But, you know, right now, Omar, he's the guy who's stepping in here for the first time. He looks extremely relaxed. And sometimes your first fight, you're relaxed because you just don't know what you're in for.
The flyweight division, one of the emerging weight classes in mixed martial arts. They're full of energy. Nobody neglects the skill and the technique, and they always deliver entertainment from the opening bell to the finish.
Here comes Kakar. He comes from that Head Rush Training Center. You see RG Grant coming out with him. RG, of course, elite boxing coach. But Kakar is very, very good on the ground, very good off his back. Of course, this fight is going to start standing, and both of these guys are going to throw some punches at each other. But this fight will get particularly interesting when it gets to the ground, because both of these guys can play down there.
What a great way to kick off Substance Cage Combat 2.0. The flyweight division on display. But Robin, you talk about a loaded fight card in our co-feature of the night. Kyle the Monster Nelson, 23 years of age, taking on Ainsley Robinson, known for his wrestling abilities. Also on the card, the Black Hulk, Todd Stout, takes on Jeremy Osheim, who is crossing the border, coming into enemy territory. as is Jamison Sardino, who will be taking on the former TKO Bantamweight champion, the man known as the Bully, Adrian Woolley, who will be competing at what many people believe is his natural weight class of 125 pounds.
Yeah, for the first time, too. He is a powerful, powerful dude at any weight. He looked very good on the scales at 125. It's great to see 3 flyweight matches here tonight. We talked about their speed. These guys have never run short on gas, but their skills tend to be so slick. It's easier to teach a 125-pound machine how to move, teach the subtle and supple movements of mixed martial arts to a smaller man than it is to a larger man. You're going to see some great skills from top to bottom tonight.
Robin, we also could be witnessing the future of the lightweight division when Alan Wilson collides with the highly touted Mike Malott, known for both his ground game as well as his striking abilities. What makes this kid so special?
Man, this one is really, it's a showcase of Malott. For Wilson, he's going to showcase his heart and his toughness and his willingness to step up and face a guy that nobody will really fight. Malott is going to be a featherweight. He's going to be a world-class featherweight. They're meeting here at a catchweight just below lightweight. But we're getting ready to go here with our first fight right now.
We will send it back to the ring announcer, Mr. Mark Strong, to get things going.
Ladies and gentlemen, Substance Cage Combat 2.0 fight of the night. This first bout is scheduled for 3 rounds. First, from the city of Toronto, Ontario, representing his home gym of Extreme Couture, making his debut fight at a weight of 125 pounds. Make some noise for Omar Karami! And his opponent, from Vaughan, Ontario, representing his home gym of Head Rush Training Center, with an 0-1 record, weighing in as well at 125 pounds. In the red corner, please make some noise for Ahmad Kakar!
Round number 1 about to get underway. In this 125-pound bout, Ahmad Kakar taking on Omar Karami. Karami, black and red. Kakar, the gray camo shorts. This bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and we are underway.
Now, Omar, you can see the reach that he is going to have here. He's looking to use it immediately. Beautiful takedown, right to side control. It's extremely hard to finish from where he was there, but he drew Ahmad back into his guard. Now watch those up kicks.
Some good action in the early stages of round number 1.
Beautiful sweep. Now Ahmad has to take guard and back to the feet. I like the confidence in Omar Karami.
Karami controlling the center of the cage early.
That reach is going to be a problem for Ahmad.
Kakar now attacking the legs. Karami strong with his punches.
Beautiful. He changed his level beautifully. His wrestling looks extra good tonight, Ahmad. But well defended by Omar Karami. Watch for some knees here from Ahmad. Beautiful work. Ahmad really challenging him with different outside trips and threats from the under over here. Beautiful knee.
Kakar trying to land that knee.
I like the deep right hand on Karami.
Seems that he has the reach advantage in this contest. Hands low, you do not want to do that.
Just one punch to close the distance. Now the lower back pressure. This can work well on a taller fighter sometimes. Just pressure the lower back to get the takedown. That's what he's trying to do. And he gets it.
Right in the half guard or right to mount. Ahmad Kakar. Will Karami use the fence to his advantage? Looking for the sweep, and he gets it. Tremendous job done by Omar Karami.
Very nice job. Now the question's going to be, it is very difficult to wear out a very fit flyweight competitor, but with the pressure and the amount of adrenaline that Omar Karami is experiencing right now, we'll have to watch for that.
Carr very confident off of his back. As you can see, Karami doling out some punishment to the thighs.
Now Ahmad wants to set up a De La Riva here. He wants to grab with that right wrist onto the leg there and hook the inside of the knee and take one leg to the hip. There, he's looking for it now. That's the setup he wanted. Now a knee bar.
For the knee bar into the heel hook. Ahmad Kakar thinking about the submission. Karami avoids it for the time being.
Kakar doing a great job here. It's not the nicest kick there to go direct to the leg, but it's what you need to do when you're laying on your back and the guy's standing over you kicking at you. And this ain't a nice game.
Kakar makes his way to the standing position.
Now Kakar does switch stances, and when he's in this southpaw stance, you got to watch for this straight right hand from Omar, and he had it loaded right there.
Omar Karami looking to utilize his striking abilities.
That was beautiful, slipped his head on the way out. Now Ahmad really starting to heat up. Came in with the up jab and the overhand and slipped out to the outside after.
But Karami comes back with a left hook.
Ahmad is now closing the distance well. I like this fight, man. Both of these guys are very serious 125ers. A big shot. That's the right hand I was talking about.
Some big, powerful punches by Omar Karami. Kakar looking for the middle kick.
I think that might talk Kakar out of throwing that middle kick now. It's been caught twice. He is able to reach distance because of that when he's using his legs. Obviously, his legs slightly longer than the long arms of Omar. But when he initiates the kick with no setup with the hands, he's getting caught. Now here, watch for the right kick or the right punch.
And Robin, one thing I will tell you that I'm very impressed with the fact that Omar Karami is so composed, so relaxed, considering it is his first time competing as a professional.
Yes, he looks outstanding. Now, he hasn't been hit clean yet, and that'll be the first test for him. Very tough round to score. A couple great takedowns for Ahmad, but some great big knee.
And the referee coming in as the bell sounds. And the crowd going bananas here in Toronto.
A hell of a good start to Substance Cage Combat here.
We take a look at some of the action that went down in round number 1.
In the first half, Ahmad was outstanding with these takedowns. See the outside trip and the body lock right to side control. He kind of went for this choke there, but it isn't there. And then some shots over top, passed well too. A lot of scrambles like this. Both of these guys really going for it. There's another beautiful one, again with the combination of outside trip and body lock. But both of these guys, this is what you're getting these days at 1-0, 0-1, 0-0 level fighters. These guys both outstanding flyweights, and that was beautiful. Going for that knee bar there was so beautiful.
And Robin, on your unofficial scorecard, who did you have winning that round? I would imagine it would be Ahmad Kakar, considering that he got the takedowns and went for the submissions.
Well, we've got significant strike counts here. 19 for Kakar and 18 for Karami. So realistically, if that's a wash, but you got 2 takedowns on the control, I agree with you, sir. Kakar, round 1.
And we are into round number 2. Ahmad Kakar with another takedown, trying to establish side control. That didn't go his way, so he decided to land some punches to the cranium.
Karami looked for a throw. You can see how talented this Karami kid is too, but this is a very, very nice matchup, man. Ahmad Kakar was able to get the back and get the takedown. He may want to set up in here a little bit. It's a dangerous guard. You can see that right now. But if you can get some work done, take a minute or two and earn and own those 2 minutes with some ground and pound, that'll leave this fight really his for the taking. But you see the dangerous guard.
Robin, you would have to imagine that the corner of Ahmad Kakar felt that Karami was doing more work, quality work in the stand-up realm. So they told their athlete to put this fight on the canvas.
Got to watch his chin here. His chin is straight over top of the feet. You want to come in hips and chest first. There you see it.
The toes just grazing the chin of Ahmad Kakar.
Controlled the 2 ankles, looked to pass and punch, but it will settle for guard. He's staying centered in the guard nice, and he'll move side to side, one leg up, then the other to stay stationed in here, and he's doing some great work.
Some beautiful right hands displayed by Ahmad Kakar, who seems to be in full control here in round number 2.
And this is the test now for Omar Karami. This is his first fight, and he's being hit hard from the top. So he has to dig deep here and show what kind of dude he is. You know, you find this out fight by fight, how you can handle this pressure.
Ahmad Kakar lost his professional mixed martial arts debut. He desperately does not want to go down 0-2, fighting like a man that has something to prove right now, is the Head Rush Training Center representative.
Yeah, and there's a nice shot from the inside. See how he's moving from side to side, one leg down, pressure on the ball of the foot, and one leg up. He'll try to clench with that left leg. You gotta watch this guy's guard, man. See him looking for an arm bar, now a leg. Might try a heel hook from there. Those Extreme Couture guys have really nice, dangerous heel hooks.
Some great action throughout this contest. Omar Karami not giving up without a fight, showcasing some of the tools in his toolbox. And Robin, it seems to be a pretty deep toolbox.
That's for sure. And you hear RG Grant here saying, keep him right here, put him in this side. It's a dangerous spot. Like we're saying, these are big legs, long appendages that he can choke you with.
And Robin, talk about the advantage for Kakar to be right in his corner, his coach shouting instructions right in his face.
Well, it's at least twofold, because one, he hears note for note what he needs to do, and you get the added extra of Omar also hearing it. Omar hearing, you know, that crowd of people that are all cheering for his opponent. Every time he gets punched in the face, he hears people cheer it, and that's tough mentally. Still looking to submit from guard. And the modern thinking is you use the guard as a tool just to get back to your feet. But this kid looks to have good submissions, and he's believing in them, but he's getting a lot of punches. There you see RG in the shot right there with the head rush hat on, and he's now saying, take your time, and that's great advice here. You are undeniably winning this round if you're Ahmad Kakar. You're doing good damage, you're wearing the guy out, and you're making a good statement here, and you're doing, maybe you'll cut him open with one of these elbows.
Karami trying his best to find a way out of this position.
Ahmad wants to squeeze his thighs here. You can collapse that guard if you squeeze your thighs.
Karami still thinking about a triangle choke or an arm lock from his back.
Yeah, RG's calling for work, and that's a nice shot. He dug in there, and that will pay off for him. But you need to work as well, because you don't want a referee to stand this back up.
Karami trying to keep Kakar off of him.
And now passes to the guard and to the mount again. Now those feet on the fence might help Omar.
And there you see Karami trying to utilize the fence. Unfortunately, it did not go his way.
Ahmad rode the wave as he pushed off from the fence. Now he's going to look for an S mount here.
10 seconds remaining in round number 2.
You want to get some shots in here at the end of the round.
And look at that at the end, the sweep for Omar Karami.
A small victory there at the end, but undeniably in Ahmad Kakar round. We think he's up 2 rounds to nothing, but that first round was a little closer.
Robin, if you were in the corner of Omar Karami, what are you telling him? What does he need to do to walk out of the cage tonight with his arm raised in victory?
Well, you got 2 good options, and one is to move on the outside. Lateral movement, work, you got reach, so rather than look to hurry that right hand, throw jabs, work the long jab from the outside. The other might be a really good surprise, is for Karami to shoot the takedown himself, to dive in, get Kakar on his back, and do some work from the top. 1 significant strike for Karami, 42 for Ahmad Kakar.
For Omar Karami, win, lose, or draw tonight, he has to be proud of himself for stepping inside of the cage and facing a guy as talented as Ahmad Kakar in his pro debut.
Absolutely, but this is what you're facing these days. There are no gimmies anymore. You face another tough young man, but his body language says he is ready for round 3. Watch for the jab here. He's very right hand happy. If he builds, there's a left hook, and immediately Kakar looks for a takedown again.
Looking
Beautiful.
for the suplex, takes the back immediately.
That was so sweet, and I hope we get a replay of that later, because rather than suplex him, he tricked him, pulled his body weight down, and immediately went not only to the back, but now the body triangle, and his foot is to the sky. That's exactly where you want it right now.
Kakar looking for the finish.
That was one good-looking takedown right there. It was all about finesse. He threatened him with power, made him respond to the power, and finessed him to the ground. And this is a great spot. You see Omar moving him to the other side. You want to use the ground to pry that foot open.
Karami right now in a bad situation as Ahmad Kakar continues to punish the body.
There's a choke. He made him respond to the body shots, and now he's got the gable grip. Not there. So he's patient. This Ahmad Kakar kid to fight arguably the #1 125-pounder in the country in his first fight. Now looking this good against a talented kid like Omar Karami.
And if you remember, that fight was a doozy.
Yeah, it sure was. He worked a lot off his back in that one, and this time, after that memory of what it feels like to be on the bottom, eating punches and elbows, he decided to try being on top. Kid looks good. And see how he's turned him right back down, so it's the knee to the floor now. See how he's getting him to respond to these shots, and when he responds, that's his moment to go under the chin. And there is not a good referee on earth who would try to stand this up from a body triangle on the back so he can take his time here.
Brother, we've called fights in Japan.
Yeah, I know, it's true. In fact, I believe we just saw that the other day on Fight Network. What a great fight to start the card off here tonight, John. See how he used the floor to pry that open? That's a great little victory for Omar Karami, but he's got to move now. What he wants to do is get both his shoulders to the mat. Kind of looking to do that now. It's tough to do with the right arm underneath your armpit here. And now he's attacking the feet. Nope. Well, he got one hook off. But you see the clench on the thigh by Ahmad. And he digs that one back in like it was a prehensile toe.
And Karami right now in a little bit of a hole. He's got to dig
There's a head and arm
himself out.
triangle he can get there. Now he's back across the face. He's going to have a lot of tricks from here, including one of the dirtiest but legal is to pull up on that nose with the edge of his glove. We might see him look to do that here. See, he's across the chin, but now he's got to fight it. Oh, beautifully peeled off just effortlessly. This Omar kid is very good. He's just facing a super talent here in his first fight. And you can see over in the corner, R.G. Grant very happy with how this is going down.
You would expect the corner to just say, put it in cruise control.
Yeah, and he goes up to the back. This fight is his to win now. And you got to go cruise control here. Of course, you want to take it. You're always looking for a finish. But when you've got 1-1 like this, you don't, Dan, he is now looking to finish under the chin. If he had that nose trick, this thing might be done already. And he is doing his work from here. See how he gets him to respond? And that's what now it's in. He's fighting the hand. Omar doing a great job. Gable grip underneath now.
Karami avoids the submission once again.
And he switches sides on the body triangle.
One thing, Robin, we have to note is that Karami is just in defensive mode. You will not win the round if you were playing defense.
Yeah, he's going to lose this fight unless something changes very quick. Definitely has a lot of heart. There's plenty of opportunities to say tonight wasn't my night and go home. But he is still fighting. He's now fighting one arm. That's it. A triangle from the top here, looking for the arm bar. You gotta, I was saying Ahmad should just ride this out, but full of respect to this kid for looking for the finish here. And he's got the arm and the triangle now. This is
locking in the triangle choke. Tremendous action. Will Ahmad Kakar be able to get it done? Or will Omar Karami avoid the submission once again? Some brutal elbows. And that will be it. What a way to finish. Ahmad Kakar had the triangle. Omar Karami did not tap. And that is what it's all about. The two combatants congratulate each other on a job well done.
Man, what a great fight. Let's take a look at this. So he slides to the back, and as he uses power to bring him up, he just slips him down. That is supple. That is skill right there. And really, it's insulting to have somebody be able to do that to you. Just looks so good. Look at it here. Power up, nope, down, and just sits right to the body triangle. That is one fantastic back take right there with a really, really talented guy. And here's the triangle at the end. Most guys would have tapped out to that. That was a beautiful, beautiful finish. Still going for it at the end. We're talking about how easy it'd be to ride it out, not this kid looking to finish. Man, Omar is tough. He was not giving this thing up. He gained so much experience in this fight. He is going to be a very talented 125er out there. You don't win them all, man. At this level, you're facing tough guys from Jump Street, and he faced a tough guy tonight in Ahmad Kakar.
A fantastic way to kick off the card, the flyweight division on full display. We got to see skill, we got to see heart, as well as warrior spirit. Ahmad Kakar and Omar Karami, who will walk away the victor.
That takedown back take off of the fake suplex, man, that was so outstanding. I'm looking up at Ahmad in his corner here. It was so, so good. This kid is super talented.
Our judges score this match by unanimous decision. The winner, Ahmad Kakar!
With the unanimous decision victory here in our first fight of the night.
Outstanding fight. Outstanding, sir. I am here with Ahmad Kakar. Man, you faced a really tough guy here. Tons of reach, very, very skilled. The first round was tough, but then you really put it where you wanted it.
Yeah, man. It's very hard to fight my own kind, man.
Talk to me about that takedown to start round 3. You kind of faked the suplex and then took his back. Talk to me about that one.
We've been practicing that a lot. I'd open mat MMA in the Head Rush Training Center, so the training worked out, you know.
Dude, you faced one of the toughest 125ers in the country in the last one, and you held your own. You faced another tough guy tonight. You got to be feeling really good.
Honestly, the work pays off, right? So I just accept the fight, so that's just the way it goes with me.
Congratulations, man. It was beautiful to watch. You want to thank anyone?
Thank you for the kind words.
Cheers. Your winner, Ahmad Kakar.
Ahmad Kakar, with a tremendous performance, earns the unanimous decision victory over the debuting Omar Karami here at Substance Cage Combat 2.0.